first possession. Here's Bagley. And Philly. Shot by Bagley.
It's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate. All courtesy of Harrison Holmes.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand. One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, Gene, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Markkanen pulls it in. Into Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside, LaVine. Back to White. Good work defensively by Fox.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim. He just had to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Here's Fox. That one goes. He's counted.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Here's White. Trying to get open as Carter. And it's White missing. Passed to Bogdanovich. And the Kings check on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Shoots over White. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great strides in honing in his shot, but the more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
Three-pointer.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 10-point game. Carter with the bucket.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm.
Oh my fucking God!
Here's White. And the bucket is good. 3-point chance here for him.
How about battling through the air and then wheeling that basketball in?
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Well, the superstar players always get the headline, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So, that being said, Greg, what role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well. When your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pass to Young. Over Parker. Young's shot is assist by Parker.
Well, Heald can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now, here's Satoransky. Bagley with the rebound. Parker with the bounce pass. Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent. And that's like a fight at the defensive end.
At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the King. Leading by 12. Heald with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
There's Cornette. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
15 seconds left in the first. Back to Young. Pass to Cornette. Parker with the steal. Just on the clock. And Heald with the lay-in. Heald's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big leader.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be...
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Kings on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-4 run. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Well,
Damn,
the
buddy.
turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
And hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
Here's Parker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Harrison. To the paint. Here's Young. Intense shot. He lays it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Heald. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball. He's just letting it go.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still... became center stage. Piece of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Greg, as a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. There's so many other guys. You know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think it just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
second shot opportunity. And the nice bucket inside from Hield. Hield's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Dunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the lob to Markkanen. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Damn, you suck.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sacramento making a switch here.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. Got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down, he sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's White. No good, unable to end this run. Now the Kings with it. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. Yep. When she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, his mom rightfully very protective.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
There's the lob to Carter.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Side Bogdanovich. Carries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got 7.
The assist totals haven't just continued to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off. That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
A 3 from Barnes. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from Ray.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Carter with the dunk.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops and stop.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Pass to White. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the line.
And probably more of a natural scorer than a passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
And both free throws good for White. .112 left in the first half of the game. Nobody near Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. White. And it's put back in by White. He's got 11.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bangs home the trifecta.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
White down low. He's got 11. The 3 from Valentine. It's hauled in by the Kings.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside, Fox.
What's up?
6 to shoot. Another shot. Carter pulls it in.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see few.
Don't snatch my phone. You said call, so now I'm calling.
You don't gotta talk about me, bro.
You said call. You said call, so now I'm calling. You said call, so now I'm calling. If you want to know what a regular conversation looks like in person, I'm going to show you what a regular conversation looks like. Hello.
Yeah. Did I interrupt something?
Listen, long story short, you want to know what a regular conversation look like with us when we was talking and when we do have a conversation. So
I mean, it's not like we talk. It's not like we talk every day.
Exactly. So the regular conversation is you hit me up, good morning, whatever, what you doing, and I'll tell you what the fuck I'm doing, and that's it. So I'm confused as to why I have to go through all this because this started when you sent me the fucking $4 or $5 or whatever in the damn cash app. That's when it started.
This ain't got nothing. You don't gotta tell them none of that.
That's important.
This ain't got shit to do with none
That's
of that.
important.
It's
That's
the way you fucking speak. You're talking to another
That's
account.
what it's important.
You fucking talking about none of that.
That's
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Levine. Bagley with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Here's Barnes. No good off the back of the rim. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Outside White. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And the vertical that Levine has really gives him an advantage when he's able to hit that launching pad.
Here's Fox. Offline with his three. And get to the free throw line more and more. G8 awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Fox with the jam.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I'm going to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Healed with the bucket.
But he seems to be locked in right now. Results speaking for themselves.
There's Harrison. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
There's Parker with the three. King's moving the ball around. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, Healed right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
The Kings have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Down low to the right side. Pocket 6. Holmes with the steal. Here's Healed. Finished off the break. Heald's got 19 points.
Well, Healed showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
Young left side. And then Carter with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. In transition, here come the Bulls.
They can go for
Young
that.
with the ball. Hangs it up off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Satoransky. Good work defensively by Holmes. And the Kings with possession. Here's Bazemore. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bazemore's got 4 this quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down. Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Stolen by Joseph. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, I love how Jabari gets to the rim and goes strong. That time up over the top.
Young outside. Pass to Satoransky. It's tipped. Parker with the steal. To the middle. Here's Bazemore. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bazemore's got 8. Well, 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. The Kings on top. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4.
That shit was nasty.
Outside, Joseph. Inside, Holmes, good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
What a ball.
Outdone. Shoots a 3. Headshot off. And the Kings going the other way. And it's Joseph in the corner. The 3 ball. They kick out to Hield. Parker outside. Here's Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. And Holmes throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And the dunk by Bazemore.
Every time Bazemore gets close to the rim, it is always exciting to see how it is he's going to finish. Love seeing dunks like that.
The inside. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And 1.
Basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Big effort. Doesn't go for him.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Parker. And out of bounds is Chicago Kings possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
To the middle. Pass to Carter. Tries again. Doubled by Holmes. Holmes with the steal. And here is Hield. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. He can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end. Now on both ends, but he's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
And you gotta like the vision for marketing. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Oh, and a pass break for the Bulls. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Fox. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity so low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
Kept alive. Kick out to Levine. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Banked in off the glass.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with a solid find there that leads to a bucket.
It's Fox with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at. It's on Lowry Markkanen.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Shot clock at 6. Levine inside the 3-point line. Again, Chicago.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Sacramento.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Levine with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Snatched up. Pass to Levine. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Bagley. Kings moving the ball around. And here is Fox. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. And Fox gets it to go.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Levine, good.
And masterful possession from Levine. He's so lethal at shooting once he catches it.
Barnes outside. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
This morning, now the